Let's start with the basic combo. You'll need Aluber, or any way to summon or search it. Summon Aluber. Search for Branded Fusion. Activate it. Summon Albion by sending Albaz and Bystial Lubellion. Activate Albion to fuse using Aluber and Albaz into Lubellion. Which activates to discard a card to fuse into Mirror Jade using itself and Albaz. Summon Bystial Lubellion from grave by tributing Albion. Activate it to place Branded Lost face up on your field. End your turn. During the end phase, Albion places Branded Banishment from deck on your field. During your opponent's turn, when opponent has a dark monster, activate Banishment to summon Albion to fuse with it, and that opponent's dark monster into Dragostapelia. Which triggers Branded Lost to search for Mercourier, meaning this end board has a Banish with Mirror Jade, Negate with Mercourier, Negate with Dragostapelia, and Banishment to fuse with opponent's monsters, for a total of 4 disruptions. On to the next combo, Branded in High Spirits plus any dragon. Activate High Spirits. Reveal the dragon to send Titaniclad from extra deck to grave. Discard the revealed dragon to search for kit. Normal or special summon kit. Search for Branded Fusion, then return any card from hand to deck. Activate Branded Fusion. Summon Albion by sending Bystial Lubellion and Albaz from deck to grave. Which activates to fuse into Lubellion by banishing Albaz and the dragon in grave. Lubellion the discards to fuse into Mirror Jade using itself and Albaz. Bystial Lubellion summons itself by tributing Albion. Place Branded Lost face up. End your turn. During the end phase, Albion sets Branded Banishment from deck. While Titaniclad summons Quem from deck. Quem sends Albaz from deck to grave. This end board has a monster banish with Mirror Jade, fuse with opponent's monster with Banishment, Dragostapelia monster negate, Mercourier monster negate. Quem revive Albaz to fuse with opponent's monster into Lubellion, then into Furious Dragon, meaning this end board has 6 disruptions. If you have Cartesia or Fusion deployment, plus Bystial Lubellion, activate Lubellion to search for Serener. Normal summon Cartesia. Activate to fuse with Serener into Grangwignal. Activate both. Grangwignal sends Shrouded Dragon from deck to grave, while Serener sends Retribution from deck to grave. Activate Shrouded in grave to send Branded Fusion from deck to grave. Activate Retribution to grab Branded Fusion from grave. Activate Branded Fusion. Summon Albion by sending Albaz and Quem from deck to grave. Albion summons Lubellion by banishing Albaz and Serener. Lubellion discards any card to fuse into Mirror Jade using itself and Albaz. Bystial Lubellion tributes Albion to summon itself. which then places Branded Lost face up in the spell and trap zone. End your turn. During the end phase, Cartesia adds itself to hand while Albion sets Branded in red. During your opponent's turn, Grangwignall can summon Quem from deck. Which sends Albaz from deck to grave. When opponent has a card to destroy, use Branded in red to summon Guardian Chimera to destroy 1 and draw 2. And Branded Lost searches Mercourier. And when opponent has 2 monsters, use Mirror Jade to banish one of them, which triggers Quem to revive Albaz from grave to fuse with opponent's dark monster into Lubellion. Lubellion discard a card to fuse into either Furious or Dragostapelia. So this end board has Mirror Jade banish, Guardian Chimera pop and draw, Mercourier negate, Albaz fuse with opponent's monster into a disruption, for a total of 5 disruptions. Now for slightly more advanced combos, you'll need Branded in High Spirits plus Shrouded Dragon. Activate Shrouded to send Retribution from deck to grave, then chain High Spirits, which reveals Shrouded Dragon in hand to send Titaniclad from extra deck to grave, to then discard Shrouded to search for Quem. Normal summon Quem, send Branded Fusion from deck to grave, then grab it with Retribution. Activate Branded Fusion. Summon Albion by sending Albaz and Cartesia from deck to grave. Quem revives Cartesia while Albion fuses into Lubellion. Activate Lubellion to discard. Chain Cartesia. Cartesia fuses Lubellion and Albion into Dragostapelia. While Lubellion fuses into Mirror Jade using itself and Albaz. End your turn. During the end phase, Titaniclad summons Albaz from deck, while Albion sets Branded Banishment. During your opponent's turn, you'll first banish with Mirror Jade. And when you do that, activate Cartesia, fuse using itself and Mirror Jade into Grangwignall. Activate both Grangwignall and Quem. Quem revives Mirror Jade for another banish while Grangwignall sends Chaos Nephthys from deck to grave. You can also later use Banishment to fuse with Albion and Albaz into Furious Dragon. Meaning this end board has 2 monster banishes with Mirror Jade, Monster Negate with Dragostapelia, destroy a card with Furious Dragon, and Nephthys to banish a card on field and 2 in grave when Furious destroys a card, and possibly Banishment fuse with opponent's monsters, 4. A total of 6 plus disruptions. Another advanced combo, Aluber plus Bystial Lubellion, or any way to summon Aluber. Activate Bystial Lubellion to first to maybe bait Ash, search Serener. Normal summon Aluber. Search for branded fusion. Activate it. Summon Ryan Brum by sending Albaz and Mercourier. Activate Serener to banish Mercourier and summon itself. Mercourier search Cartesia. Special summon Bystial Lubellion by tributing Serener. Serener send Retribution from deck to grave. Activate Lubellion to place branded Lost. Special summon Cartesia. Activate to fuse into Grangwignol using itself and Lubellion. Activate both. Branded Lost searches Shrouded Dragon while Grangwignol sends Albion from extra deck to grave. Activate Shrouded to send Branded in white from deck to grave. Activate Retribution to grab Branded in white from grave. Activate it to fuse into Mirror Jade using Grangwignol and Albaz from grave. Activate Mirror Jade, send Titaniclad. Chain Rhinebrum to negate. End your turn. During the end phase, Cartesia adds itself to hand. Albion sets branded in red. Titaniclad summons Quem. Quem sends Albaz. When opponent has two monsters, banish one with Mirror Jade, which triggers Quem to revive Albaz to fuse into Lubellion. Lost searches Mercourier for a negate, while Lubellion fuses into Dragostapelia. Then branded in red can summon Guardian Chimera for pop 1 draw 2. Meaning this combo ends on Mirror Jade banish, fuse with opponent's monster, monster negate, Mercourier negate, Rhinebrum negate then. Return another card to hand, for a total of 6 to 7 disruptions. You won't have to do this combo often, but it's good to memorize. Cartesia plus Quem, normal summon Quem, send Shrouded Dragon from deck to grave, which now allows Cartesia to summon itself since Shrouded is fallen of Albaz and grave. Activate Shrouded to send Retribution from deck to grave. Activate Cartesia to fuse into Grangwignol. Grangwignol sends Serener. Serener activates to send Branded Fusion. Retribution grab Branded Fusion. Activate it. Summon Albion by sending Albaz and Bystial. Lubellion. Activate it to fuse into Lubellion using Albaz and Serener. Lubellion discard to fuse into Mirror Jade using itself and Albaz. Bystial Lubellion tribute Albion. Activate to place branded Lost on your field. End turn. Cartesia adds itself to hand. Albion places branded in red face down. This end board has Mirror Jade Banish, Guardian Chimera, Mercourier Negate. Grangwigmal becomes Quem, which can summon Albaz to fuse with opponent monster into Dragostapelia, for a total of 5 disruptions. And finally, anti-Maxx C combo, you'll summon your Kit or Aluber, search branded fusion, and activate it to summon Sanctifier, which can later revive Albaz to fuse with opponent's extra deck monsters into Mirror Jade, meaning this end board has 2 disruptions with just 1 special summon. To counter this deck, always save your Ash Blossom for branded fusion. As for Imperm and Valor, use on Aluber or Kid if that's what they normal summoned. Bystials are also good to banish Fallen of Albaz from grave before Albion fuses with it. Here's my deck list. When the ban list is applied, you can take out Keeper of Dragon Magic for another copy of Gold Sark. Subscribe if this video helped. Thanks for watching.